Hello everyone, welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show we are going to have Martin. Martin is from Stockholm in Sweden. So let's see what Martin has to say. Enjoy the interview. Comfortable now?
Yeah.
Amazing. So hello Martin, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time this afternoon for the interview. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So tell me, how's your weekend going so far?
Well, it's going pretty good. We have nice weather here in Stockholm, Sweden, about 10 to 12 degrees today. And I just went down and took, I had a coffee and a sandwich. And just, I was getting ready for this. So I'm
Wow.
excited, yeah. And yeah, so I usually I work Monday to Fridays and just chill over the weekends, playing football, just hang out with my twin brother and my mother sometimes. And
Wow.
yeah.
What's the biggest joy of waking up in Stockholm, in Sweden, every morning?
Well, we have all seasons. And I would say, I mean, right now when it's spring and it's getting warmer, it's like I having a good life. I wake up even though the weather is not that good. I feel like I'm very lucky to live here. It's very, I mean, what the world is going on right now is crazy. So I feel just lucky to be here and know that I can go to my job and just hang out with friends. And so I can't complain. I can't complain. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, actually, I've been in Stockholm a few years ago, summertime, and I
Mhm.
remember the vibe of the city. I remember arriving in Stockholm. For some reason, I was on my own on this trip, but I felt the city very romantic. I don't know why. I just had a
Yeah.
feeling,
Yeah.
that maybe, the vibe, the summer, people were just celebrating good weather. And I was like, my God, it feels so romantic here right now. I don't know why I had this feeling
Yeah.
about the city.
No, but it's true because if you go to the old town is like you're in Prague or you're in Rome. It's very romantic. It's a lot of tourists there, nice restaurants, and it is a good capital. I mean, Stockholm is a beautiful city with islands, and we have the archipelago. So, I mean, summertime is just magic, and winter, well, you're in London. We don't have. I mean, you don't have that kind of winter. But Stockholm we had a real cold winter for like 8 weeks, I guess. And
Wow.
yeah, it was. I mean, the snow is everywhere. It's difficult just to take your car, and yeah, it's then people get a little bit angry, and but now like in March, it's the snow just disappeared, and it's all
Yeah.
good. Yeah, but you have to live with it. I mean, this is Scandinavia, so yeah.
Totally. I think, there's always a beauty, there's always a challenge. I think, there's always something about it, uh, good and bad weather as well. So I think there's always something behind, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And what do you do for work, for living, Martin?
So I work full time as a bus driver,
Oh,
but
wow.
I'm also do acting. So I've been doing mixed stuff. Like I was part time bus driver and full time actor, but now it's a little bit challenging, and so now because of economic reasons, I work full time as a bus driver. So I drive in Stockholm City and also outside on an island called Lidingö. And it's a very beautiful island. It's more chilled. You don't have to have that kind of stress when you're driving in the city. But it's a good job. I've been doing that for over 20 years. So,
Wow.
yeah.
So I'm sure you know very well every bit of the city, Stockholm.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And but of course, my dream is to work full time as an actor, even though it's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And I also found out that I don't, how to say it, stress is something bad, I mean, for everyone. And
Yeah.
for me, especially if you are having a scene and all the people are very stressed, like, come on, we have to chill. But it's not that easy because everyone wants to make this happen. And also when I go to work and it's like, okay, now you have to, it's an accident just in front of your eyes. You have to go another route. Like my heart's dum 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 dum. Oh my God, and it's like chill. And maybe people say, can you open the door for me, please? I have to go to a very important meeting. No, I can't. That's the rules.
Totally.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, that's I'm working on that. I'm working to be more calm, to be more secure in myself. It's not easy.
Yeah, I think every job, some of them, some of them, even more, they have this part that you feel more anxious, or is a lot of responsibility as well in your hands. My God, you are, literally in a vehicle that it's a lot of people in there, so it brings a little bit of anxious as well. For you, is a lot of things involved. I get your point. I think some jobs can bring that for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Martin. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey, okay?
All right. Okay.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Absolutely. Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to William, the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Run fun questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
All right. Okay. No worries.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right, before I start the interview, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about or you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
All right. Okay.
Amazing. First question is, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
Wow. It's a good question, and I would say my parents, especially my mother. Yeah. Because I had an older father. How he passed away, this is like 17 years ago. He was around 83. But like the connection me and my mother have, it's like she understands me and my twin brother. I have an identical twin brother.
Wow.
So I would say my mother, because she knows me. She knows exactly what I want in life, and like if I want something, I'm aiming for it. I go for it. Like no excuses. I'm going for it. For example, I always knew that I want to go to Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, and I did it now finally. First time I was going in 2005, but you were I was 25. I was like, I wanted to party and that stuff. And my mother, she said, please don't go. You're not ready for it. And she was right. So and now in November, December, I went for the first time. I had an amazing time, and I'm going back this year as well. So
when you going this year? When?
I'm going back to Rio in December.
Oh my God, I'm going July. I'm from Brazil. I'm originally from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not from Rio, but I'm from other state called Mato Grosso. I lived in Rio as well, and I was there, and I'm going in July. I'm going to my state where I'm like 2 hours and a half from Rio. It's like far away from Rio. However, I'm gonna be 1 week with my mom there, just me and my mom. We're gonna be 1 week there. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn Portuguese. It's a very beautiful language. And so I'm on a site called preply.com. I don't know if you heard about it.
No?
No, it's like there are people there who can teach you all kind of languages. So
amazing.
preply.com. So I try once a week to have a lesson with a girl from Rio. And it's getting forward, but don't ask me anything in Portuguese yet.
So yes, I understand. I think connection with our mom, of course we have friends, we have people around us that we care about it, that they care about us. There's love involved, but our connection with our mom is just unique. It's just, it's something different.
Yeah.
So far, what has been the most meaningful lesson you've learned from your mom?
Well, it's like believe in yourself and don't care about what other people think about you. Just live your life, and also remember to have good friends, good people around you. All the negative people, just please go away, because it's. I mean, we all are different, and I just feel that I'm too old for being nice to everyone. So and it's like, oh, and also she said something good. Just put your foot down and say exactly what you want and what you think.
Good.
She said, don't. I mean, I'm 46 years old, and she said, just I was 55. She said, when I put my foot down, just do it now, and otherwise it will be too late.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so your mom is watching this interview right now, and you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message. What would you say? She's watching. You can say in Swedish first, and after you can say in English, if you'd like.
Okej. Hej mamma. Det här är jättekul att få prata min första riktiga intervju. Så jag har pratat mycket bra om dig och du har gett mig väldigt många goda råd genom livet. Älskar dig. So yeah, you want me to
Translate.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So I said, hello mom. This is my first real interview ever, and
Wow.
I'm very blessed. And I've been saying nice things about you, and I love you, and let's keep on going.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So send my regards to her, okay?
Yeah, absolutely, I will.
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Martin from Sweden. Next question for you is, tell us about your first and the last movie that you watched in the cinema. The first one and the last one, if you remember.
The first one ever?
Yeah, the first one ever and the last one.
What I do remember is, I think I've been watching cartoons when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I don't remember exactly, but what I do remember was Home Alone. The first movie, I think it was in 1990. It came out.
Yes.
And I was around 10, 11 years old.
Wow.
And I was, oh my God, I love that movie. It was so cozy. And I know, I remember I could read the translating the subtitles. And that was also like, okay, now I understand the movie. Before that, I was too young, even with the cartoons, like it was just something fun going on in front of my eyes. Maybe I didn't understand it really. But I remember Home Alone. Okay, wow, my first real movie that I could understand as a 10-year-old boy.
Wow. Yeah. And the last one, do you remember the last movie you watched in the cinema?
Yeah, let's see. It was a horror movie. Talk to Me, I think the name is. Talk to Me. It was a good movie, but the thing is, when you go to the cinema, people, having their candies, a lot of sounds like, come on, you have to be quiet,
Yeah.
So I went out and I said to the guards, like, please, you have to, please tell the people that they have to be more quiet. Yeah. Totally. So I don't go to the cinema anymore because of that. Yeah. Well, I can go during the day, of course, but Friday night or Saturday night, maybe like a Wednesday night, no, it's too much people and it's too much noise around you. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Home Alone. Home Alone is one of those classics. Until now, every Christmas it's impossible not to watch it. It's something that's part of the package. You know what I mean? It comes together with the season. Yeah. It's incredible. Yeah. Those movies, he stayed with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Think that when you think about you, what's the biggest joy of being Martin? What do you like the most about being you?
Well, the thing is, I do believe in myself. I mean, I always have, but like everyone else, I mean, the confidence has been, up and down. Mm-hmm. And I know what I want in life. Like I told before, like if I'm aiming for something, I go for it. Also, for a part, like I want that part, even though I didn't get it, I was very close. So I can still, I still have connection with the director, the producer. But the
Yeah.
best thing of being me is like, don't give up. I'm like, okay, it's a new day. I go and do my job as a bus driver. After that, I will do my audition. My twin brother will help me, and then we are going. For example, we are going to shoot a short movie in the weekends. I'm looking forward to it. Just
Oh,
go. Or maybe I'm having a date on Saturday. Like I always have things in front of me,
right.
so I know exactly like, okay, cool. I have some stuff that I can looking forward to. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Amazing. Very good. Next question. Let's do
yeah.
it.
All right.
Okay, before the next question, you mentioned a few times about your twin brother. So
Yes.
tell me, what's the biggest, you said that you're identical. Both of you looks identical.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between both of you?
Oh, the biggest. Okay, first of all, he's a little bit taller.
Okay.
Yeah, like 5 centimeters. Uh,
Wow.
um, we are. I'm. I don't know. Do you say in feet or in centimeters? Like I'm very short, 168 centimeters.
The same. In Portuguese, we use centimeters as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. And he's about 173, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and that's a difference. But otherwise, we look the same. He's a little bit. How to say it? We both are like we were born not fat but very muscular.
Right.
And I looking for the English word. Like I have a lot of muscles, 66 kilo muscles. So of
Wow.
course, I can lose some weight. I'm really looking forward to lose some weight. I'm working on it. But so he's a little bit bigger, more muscles. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. But when it comes to how we think,
How about personality?
yeah,
Personality.
I would say I'm a little bit more forward than him
Wow.
because I always wanted to explore new things, and he's more like, okay, reserved, like maybe
Right.
I should wait. But he's getting there, and so we're practically almost the same. But I'm more tough than him. Yeah, I would
I
say.
see. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And growing up as identical, did you remember some situations in the school where people they were confusing? Some people they were always, they couldn't define between both of you, or not? It was quite easy.
No, it was. I remember we had same clothes when we were around 12 years old, and the teacher she couldn't, okay, who's who? Like that was only okay. You have to say you're trying to make me feel uncomfortable here, but no, that's the only thing. Otherwise, it hasn't been that hard. Um, if we go out, for example, and we're talking to a bartender, and she said, "Okay, you didn't pay for this drink." I said, "What? Yeah, I did pay for it." And then, oh, it was my twin brother, and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I can invite. Let me buy you 2 drinks, or here 2 free drinks. Something like that." Yeah. But people, of course, people like, okay, who's who? They don't know. Of
Wow,
Yeah, yeah. So
that's
that happens. Yeah.
amazing. Okay, next question for you is: if you could send one memory to your childhood self, what that would be and why?
Yeah. I would say don't care about negative people. Like Martin, hang around with people you like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hang around people and don't care about the others. Because I remember I was. I mean, we all have been bullying in school, and
Yeah,
especially when I was around 7, 8, 9 years old. I didn't. It was too early time for me in school. So and all the negative and the teacher, and it was just it was not good.
wow,
So I was like sending to myself like focus on yourself and don't care about the negatives. I always say negative, but it's very very important, I guess. Like
totally.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. And when you think about your childhood memories, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
I would say that every summer we went to France in Cannes,
Wow.
and I think I was 6 years old the first time, and we had an apartment in Cannes Marina, just outside Cannes.
Wow.
And we were there actually 10 years in a row, and spending summers there was just amazing. The Mediterranean Sea, all the it's all the climate. I mean, 35 degrees, just chill and nice people. Yeah, so that's good memory. And we were traveling through Germany,
Wow.
Denmark, Germany, and Italy. Just and we went to a hotel, and we had a great time together as a family. So yeah,
Amazing.
good memories. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's just you, your twin brother, and your parents.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I see. I see. When you think about life, Martin, what's the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life. Yeah, it's just focus. You have to focus on yourself, and be happy. Try to be happy, even though it's very hard, especially now all over the world. Especially Iran and United States and all that conflict.
Yeah.
But you and don't stress, because I know that I'm very easy to get stress as a person, and just focusing on what you have. You have a job, you have a great mom, you have your twin brother, you have good friends, and just focus on that. And also, of course, I want a family. I want to meet someone and create something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not late, but my father, he was actually 55 when he had me and my twin brother. So
Amazing.
maybe if I'm trying to date, that's the life I want to have. But also I had a lot with myself during my 20 when I was 25 to 30. It was a hard time, and it's much better now. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
Next question. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question.
Right.
Okay, next question is, this one's going to be very easy for you. Where is the most exotic place have you ever been?
Yeah, well, I would say Rio. Absolutely. Yeah, I would say Rio. Wow, it's something that I don't know. It's something about the people. Of course, it's good weather almost all the time, and it's laid back. So yeah, and I remember I went to the rainforest just outside the city. I can't remember the name of it, but I saw beautiful waterfalls and just the tropical heat. It was amazing. Uh,
Wow.
and but I also would say that Australia is also one place I really liked. Over 20 years, I went with my family to Cairns up north, and we were in the Barrier Reef swimming, and it was just amazing. Just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me, tell me something about Rio de Janeiro. That when you were there, tell me something that you go like, my God, I'll never forget that. Could be a situation, or could be one of the sightseeing that you went to see. Tell me something about the city that when you came back, you're like, my God, that was incredible.
Yeah, I remember we went to the favela Rocinha, or
Assim, yeah.
as they say, Rocinha, in English, I guess. But we went to Rocinha, a great tour, and you could see, like, oh my God, how people they live there with all the garbage. But even though people are very friendly, open-minded, and we went to a dance, not dance course, but it was children who wanted to show themselves when they were dancing, a Brazilian dance, and we could follow them, and they invited me to go up on stage and dance with them. It was fun. I mean, yeah, that was an experience, really. And I also went to another favela. Let's see, Vigidal,
Vidigal, yeah.
Vidigal, yeah. And it was fun. But me and a girl, we went up there in the middle of the night, and I said, "Have you ever been here before?" And she said, "Yes." but she was lying. We saw a man coming with a rifle, like looking at us. Nothing happened, of course, but it was pretty scary. We were supposed to have a look at the sunset, and so we did. And when we came back, there was a girl who said, "Please, you have to take a taxi, a motor taxi, because this is a favela. Please respect, you know." And yeah, she was totally right. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's interesting because where I'm from, we don't have favelas, a different concept, different, you know, it's a smaller place. However, I remember like when I was in Rio, and you know, I visited one sort of favela as well, and I was like, my God, even for a Brazilian person, we feel like, my goodness, this not just the favelas, but everything about the city. It's the energy of the people. You know, there's a vibe there that we don't find anywhere in Brazil. It's so unique.
Yeah.
And even for a Brazilian, you know, I'm from Brazil, and even for me, like going there for the very first time, I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like Ipanema Beach, Copacabana Beach, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, my God, the energy of the people, the place, the music, the sounds, everything. And I lived there for 6 months. I was already living in Europe. I was living in Portugal, and I went there for 6 months. And even for me, I was like, my God, it's incredible. It's a beautiful city, for sure.
And I remember Ipanema. I went to Ipanema. It was nice. And what Leblon. Yeah. And you're absolutely right. And also, I had a date there. I met a girl who I just, you know, I fell in love. But now it's like, I mean, we are so far away from each other. So it's like, I do understand how this will. I mean, we still have contact. So it's just, but I can't, you know. First, I wanted that if she could come here in Stockholm this summer. But also, I think that I have to pay the most of her trip, I think, because now she's unemployed, and that's why it's better if I come in December, and hopefully I can spend time with her again. So.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah.
Any questions left? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, before the next question, let's go to your acting career. Tell me, let's do a game before the next question. Let's pretend that you have in your hands the biggest budgets. Like, so money for you is not a problem. You're gonna put together like a scene or a short movie or anything, and you can cast anyone to be on it. You're gonna be part of it as well. You can cast anyone in the world to play your mom, also anyone to play your dad on this project, a romantic partner, and at the same time, you can collaborate with any director or producer in the world. So tell me those names.
Wow. So first, who would play my mom? Susan Sarandon.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. She's just the best. My dad, Christopher Walken.
Wow. Yeah. Big name.
He's also like, he's iconic. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you said
romantic partner, like a romantic interest, love interest.
There's so many beautiful out there, but I would say Amy Smart. Do you know who she is?
It rings a bell, the name.
Yeah, she was born in 1976, and she was popular in the 1990s and also in the beginning of 2000. But she's still very active in acting. Beautiful blonde girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And the big boss to help you to put all together.
Yeah. I mean, it would be like Spielberg Company, I guess.
Wow.
And Amber Entertainment, I think it is, something like that. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, because I've always been a Spielberg fan. I've been a big United States fan since I was around 12 years old. That was the first time I went to LA. And I did my acting course for a year in LA also.
Amazing. Wow. Okay, so now the question is going to be a bit tougher now. One day, you're going to wake up in the morning having 4 missed calls on your phone from those 4 names you just mentioned right now. Which one you're going to call back straight away? Which one you're going to send a message, I'll call you back later? And the other 2, you just ignore them. You don't call back, you don't send a message, just ignore them for now. I know it's difficult.
Wow, yes. Well, first of all, I would call Spielberg's company right away, because
Okay.
without a budget you can't make the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you said two people I should call up.
No, you're gonna call just one. The other one, you're gonna send a message. I'll call you back later. Which one you
Okay.
gonna send a
Okay.
message? The other
Yeah.
two, you're gonna ignore.
Okay. So then I will probably let's see, because it's big names, very important. I will call back Susan Sarandon. Yeah.
Wow,
Yes, I would. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And I mean, and then I have to, like you say, ignore, even though I didn't want to. But yeah, that I think that's the way I should do it.
I know it's very difficult, and you can blame. Okay, I'm the one. Okay, next question is: what would be your ideal day?
My ideal day.
Yeah.
Well, it would be like wake up around 9 o'clock, take my bicycle for go to work. It takes around 40 minutes.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm very, I feel fresh. I feel happy. I go out. I go actually to the parking lot to take my bus, and I go to Lidingö, the island outside Stockholm, and I will walk. Sorry, I will work for around 4 hours. Then I have my break, feeling fresh, happy, and then I go back and drive for 4 hours more, and then I will go and play some football.
Wow.
Yeah, spending time with friends. That's a really fun and active and happy day, I would say. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What will be the title of your memoir one day?
Like, first my name, Martin. I finally made it. Something like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. And when people they read your memoir, what's a message that would you like people to take with them?
The message will be like, I'm a typical guy that have all kinds of feelings, like up and downs in life. So it will be like happiness, sadness. I think they will feel like, oh my God, he was so depressed, and now he's so happy. It's finally he did that, or and like, from very disappointing, bad things happen to amazing stuff happens. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's difficult to speak English sometimes because it's not my first language. So I'm trying to find the words.
Don't worry, English is not my first language either.
Yeah,
So we are the same boat, Martin.
Yeah.
Same boats. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is: if you could go anywhere in the world right now, right this moment, where would you go and why?
Well, I will go to Rio because I will go and I will try to spend some time with the Maria, the girl that I was dating, and also try to learn the language even more, so I could understand and have a conversation. It's very beautiful, but I will do that, and I will try to learn and see how people in Brazil are living, how they are, because they are very, very friendly to tourists, and some of them, they speak English, but it's like they care about each other. And the difference here, like, it's getting better here, but we are more cold. Scandinavians are more cold, even though in a good way, you understand? Because I do like to, but it's not like the warm, the welcoming. It's not here. It's definitely in Brazil. You have that. Yeah.
Tell me a Portuguese word or something that you know in Portuguese that you'd like to share. Anything. Do you know anything in Portuguese?
Some, yeah.
For example,
sua falta, Maria.
Yeah. Like you miss her. Like
yes.
Yeah.
Você fala português? No, você fala inglês? Inglês? Yeah, você fala inglês. Eu moro em Estocolmo. Eu,
Sim.
eu trabalho como motorista de ônibus.
Perfect. Oh my God, you said perfect.
Thank you.
Wow. Eu,
Yeah,
tra
yeah,
eu trabalho como motorista de ônibus.
yeah. Thank
Perfect.
you, thank you. Yeah.
I love it. Wow. And you said in a very like confident way. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Yeah.
thank
Very
you. Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Wow.
No, so yeah, that's oh, also why Brazil is close to my heart. I had an uncle who lived there for 37 years.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
He lived in Montes Claros.
Montes Claros.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the English word I can't remember. He was very religious and how do you say that? He was traveling around with church. So I can't remember the name of it. Very uh, um, well. He was working for the church and very yeah.
Do you know?
You know what I
Sorry,
mean?
sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know how to say Sweden in Portuguese?
To say Sweden in
Do
Portuguese.
you know how to say the country Sweden? Do you know how to say Sweden in Portuguese?
I think. Wait. Is it Suecia?
Yes,
Yeah,
Suécia.
Suecia.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we say
Uh,
Suécia in Portuguese.
yeah. Okay. I sometimes I mix up Spanish and Portuguese. I know some Spanish words, for
Yeah,
example. But in when you say like "vamos a la playa," that's Spanish, right?
yeah.
But how do you say that in Portuguese?
Vamos à praia.
Vamos a praia. Okay.
Vamos à praia. Yeah.
Vamos a praia. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you know already. I'm gonna teach you. There's a word in Portuguese that there's no translation. It's a beautiful word. Even in Portugal, they don't have this word. It's a very Brazilian word that, no, actually, sorry, in Portugal, they have as well in Portuguese. Saudade.
Saudade.
Saudade means I miss you, but it doesn't mean I miss you, but it's the same thing when you miss someone, when you care about someone. It's just this nostalgia, beautiful feeling. We say saudade.
Saudade. Okay.
If
I
you
think,
say if you
yeah.
say to Maria saudade, she's
Saudade.
gonna feel like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Saudade.
Saudade.
Saudade means like when you miss someone, when you dear, like it's a dear feeling. It's like
Yeah.
a feeling that you are when you are missing someone in a very beautiful way. We say
Yeah.
saudade.
Yeah. Okay. Saudade.
Not just someone, but a place. For example, when I'm talking Portuguese with friends, with my family, I go like, "Oh, saudade." What I mean is, I miss that moment, or I miss this
Mm.
person, I
Mm.
miss that place. So it could
Oh,
be something close to your heart. Just say saudade. It means like you're missing that
all
moment.
right. Okay.
Saudade. Yeah.
Nice. Saudade. Okay. Yeah.
Amazing.
Uh,
Great.
for example, do you say like eu preciso de táxi?
Eu preciso de um táxi. É.
Yeah. Preciso. Do you say de or eu preciso táxi?
Eu preciso
Oh.
de um táxi.
Oh. Eu preciso de táxi. Yeah. Okay.
Isso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Last question. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's exchange now. How do I say last question in Sweden? And I'll teach you how to say last question in Portuguese. Okay, so tell me, how do I say last question in Swedish?
Sista frågan.
Sista frågan.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sista frågan.
Sista frågan. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And in Portuguese we say última pergunta.
Can you say again?
Última
Última.
pergunta.
Última pergunta.
Última pergunta. Perfect.
Última pergunta. Oh yeah. Okay. Última pergunta.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, but before the last question, Martin, being a bus driver, as you said, for so many years, I'm sure you have a lot of experience, a lot of situations that maybe was challenges, maybe was beautiful, some feedback from people, could be anything. My question for you is, tell me a moment in your career that it was a bit sad or a bit challenge maybe, or a situation that happened through your career that you go like, oh my God, that was something for me to remember in a challenge way, let's say. And the other part of the question is a moment nice or a moment beautiful that happened in your career that's for you, you go like, I will always remember this moment. So from both sides, if you can share something.
Okay. So if I start with the happy one, the happy moment, like in and also this is into acting. In 2015, we made a short movie about heredity, and it's about a girl who she was accused of being a witch. This was in the late 1700s, 1600, and we actually went to Hollywood, and we had a prize, a best award for best movie, best award in October 2015.
Wow.
So that was, and so I went up to the uh, went up and took the prize, and it was very happy. And
Wow.
yeah, best movie. So that will always, we actually are. Hopefully, we're gonna make a feature of it. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that was really fun. And then when it comes to, you asked me about something negative, like
Think a challenge negative
uh,
that happened to you through your career as a bus driver, something that happened that you
yes,
felt maybe sad or maybe was challenge, you felt
yeah,
could be anything.
yeah. Especially during summertime, it's we have a lot of tourists, and you can't make it on your schedule. It's you're always late. And I remember a couple years ago, it's a very famous place called Gröna Lund. It's like a roller coaster thing when people are gathering together with concert. And I was like 20 minutes late, and all of a sudden the train didn't go there. Everything just stopped. So and no information to the customers. And I remember an old lady, she just screamed, "Why can't I have any information? What's wrong with you people?" And like, oh, and I was screaming back, "It's not my fault! Like, I shouldn't do that." And then a girl came and she said, "Shh, don't care about her. Just do your job. You don't care." And I was very relaxed by her. And I also remember that I'm just gonna stay calm, and I know it's very
Stressful.
yes, and like I'm so sorry to hear about this, but I don't have any info either, so I can't give you any. Sorry, everything is just shut down. So
I see.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Last question for you is, what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, I would say Friends.
Amazing.
Yeah, Friends. Oh my God, yes, it was an amazing show. But before that, I was a huge 90210 fan. You know, Beverly Hills 90210.
Right. I
Yeah.
know. No, I don't know the series. No,
Oh, okay. It was
TV show.
yeah, a TV show, and it's about Beverly Hills in California, and romantic and all kinds of, yeah, life. And that
I
was I was around 12, and that's why, oh, I want to go to Beverly Hills. I want to go to, LA, and also the acting was growing in me. Like, okay, I want to be there, and see how it is. And
Amazing.
yeah, so but I would say Friends, absolutely. It's
A
you feel
classic.
happy, yeah, classic,
Yeah,
and feel happy, yeah.
totally. All
Yeah.
right, so then yet, let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to say some words. Just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking. Okay,
Okay.
one word for family.
Love,
Money.
wealth,
Fear.
mm, tragic,
Life.
life.
Yeah.
Then I would say happiness,
Love.
um, cozy,
Okay.
yeah,
Religion.
powerful,
Sex.
intimate,
Politics.
interesting.
I like the way you said interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Friendship.
Um, um, wonderful.
Desire.
Uh, that's a hard one. Really hard. to explore, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
no right or wrong. Regret.
Destiny.
Success.
Um, Amazing.
Wish.
To like beg. I don't know, that maybe that's not the right word, but that's, yeah. You know, again, the English and Swedish, now the words, it's not.
Okay, not a problem. One word for happiness.
One for happiness, it's fortune. Fortune.
Wow. One word for Sweden.
Patriot.
One word for Stockholm.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful for sure. My God.
Yeah.
One word for bus driver.
I would say iconic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And one word for acting.
Reliable. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the last one now, Rio de Janeiro, one word.
Ooh. Crazy happiness. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your twin brother for a coffee, and I'm going to ask him, define Martin in one positive and one negative word only. What he would say about you, your twin brother.
Friendly. And anxiety.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play now Martin and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Martin, you can ask me a question now.
I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, after, I mean, you've been interviewing a lot of people around the world. What do you think connects us as the most as human beings?
What a great question, Martin. What a great question. You know what, Martin? My God, I love your question, and I have the answer. You know, a genuine answer came to my mind right now. A genuine answer would be open-minded. You know, I think when you are open-minded, I think it connects you to the world, it connects you to people. You know, when you are open-minded, people, they can feel the energy, they can feel that they can talk to you, they can feel that they can, you know, connect with you. Even if they don't know you, they feel the vibe. For example, if I'm in the park, if I'm traveling, you know, and I see someone, if I feel their energy, you know what I mean? I feel like I can talk to them. As soon as I talk to them, we can carry a conversation, can make friends, you can be friends forever because, you know, it's about being open-minded. That's how you connect with people. Because sometimes if you're not open-minded, people, they don't feel like they can connect with you because, you know, there's a barrier there, like a barrier, a door that's closed. So I always tell myself, I always watch myself, be open-minded, be understanding, being, you know, kind. And this, all of this together brings people around you. People, they connect with you. People, they feel safe. They feel like they can open up about things with you. And of course, talking to people here on the show, I've seen people expressing themselves the way they are. And when you are yourself, when you are literally yourself, trust me, the right people always come to you. They always connect with you. And the wrong people, they go away. And it's okay as well. It's not wrong with that. People come and go. Some people, they stay. Somebody told me here in the Magic Box once that some people, they come to your life for a moment, for a period, and for a lifetime. And I love that. It's so true. You know, some people, they come to your mind for a season. You know, it's okay. It's not wrong with that. You know, it's just meant to be, you know. And sometimes some people, they come for a lifetime as well. So I think it's all about being open-minded. And I think that's how we connect with people. You know what I mean? It's very simple, easy answer, but that's how I feel about connection.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the interview?
Very much, very much. It was fun.
Thanks again, Mark. Thanks again. Wow, it was amazing. That's what I like the most about the show. You know, I love to get to know my guests during the interview. And literally, when I saw your profile, when I made my notes here, I just put your name. I knew you're from Stockholm, from Sweden, and you're an actor.
Yeah.
And through this interview, I find out so much about you, about your love, about acting, about your profession as a bus driver, about Rio de Janeiro. My God, I never thought you have this connection with Brazil, and I'm from Brazil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what I like most about this show. It's about people here. I love, get to know people through the interview because, you just find out so much about people and everything's interesting. So thanks again for your time. Thanks for being so kind and accept my invitation. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. It was so blessed. Thank you.
And you're going to be in Rio again this year like me. I can't wait to be there. Anyway. Before you go, Martin, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Yeah, so just remember that you are who you are, and again, don't care about what other people think about you. Live your life, do what you want.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Great. How do I say thank you in Swedish?
Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Yes, tack så mycket. Yes.
Tack så mycket.
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado. Muito prazer. Um abraço. Tchau, tchau.
Ciao. Ciao.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Take care.
You too.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.